Colombia, California native peoples have gathered and consumed tons of highly nutritious wildflower seeds. Seeds are a plant's natural way of reproducing to continue the availability of that plant in the future. Seeds come packed full of the energy needed to reproduce and repropagate the species, the same energy that provides sustenance when consumed. A variety of California wildflower seeds are consumed for their unique nutritional properties, including complex carbohydrates, fiber, proteins, and amino acids. Hundreds of species have provided grain crops for indigenous peoples throughout California. These seeds are gathered from the inflorescences of grasses and wildflowers found in every type of environment, from deserts, woodlands, chaparral, grasslands, and marshes. Edible wildflower seeds can be used in many ways. Seeds can be eaten dry, baked into bread-like loaves, or used as seasoning. Some tribes mix the seeds with liquid and boil it to make a porridge. A popular way to eat the seeds is to parch or toast them, grind them into flour, and eat them. This is what is referred to as pano. One harvesting method used by many different tribes is by using a seed beater. These seed beaters can be constructed using the rigid woody material of many shrubs, including buckbrush and roost. With a swooping or swatting motion, the seeds are brushed or scooped from the plant into a burden basket. This harvesting method is also complementary to the way a plant grows. The flowers closest to the base of the plant usually produce seeds before the ones at the top. So instead of cutting the whole flower stalk for the bottom seeds, one can harvest multiple times by collecting the bottom seeds first and the top ones later with a seed beater. Chia and sage. The nutlets of Salvia columbariae, commonly referred to as chia seeds, are one of the main staples in California wildflower cuisine. Chia seeds can be gathered in many plant community types, including oak woodlands, chaparral, coastal scrub, creosote bush scrub, and valley grasslands. Chia seeds are served in pano by the Ohlone and Wapo. Chia seed is also eaten as a thick, cold soup, usually with pinches of dry meal of some other sort. The Mojave gathered the ripe seeds in July and ground and mixed them with water to make a refreshing beverage. Salvia columbariae typically bloom in spring well into summer. Another seed that was well eaten is the clarkia seed, also known as farewell to spring. Clarkia is native to the coastal plains and ranges of Northern California to British Columbia in Canada. At least 7 different kinds of the clarkias were gathered for edible seeds in various parts of California. These include wine cup clarkia, tulip clarkia, diamond clarkia, and elegant clarkia. The clarkias are easy to grow and are great choices for home gardens. Clarkia seeds are tasty and can also be parched and eaten as pano. They can be used as seasoning in baked goods and on salads. The young plants can also be used as cooked greens. Many tribes ate the seed of wine cup clarkia, including the Sierra Miwok and the Chukchansi. Clarkia blooms from late spring to late summer, usually when other wildflowers and cool season grasses are turning brown. So when do you harvest? You kind of have to keep an eye on the flowers to learn the different stages from blooming to seed ripening. Make sure to harvest when the flowers have dried up and the seeds have hardened. Also make sure you do not harvest on a rainy day. The seeds will mold. The seed pods snap off fairly easy once they're dry. You can also clip them off with a pair of pruners or scissors. Once you collected what you needed, it's time to remove the seed from the pod. Crack them open and separate the seeds from the pieces of the shells. One method of removing the shaft from your seeds is by winnowing. Basically throwing the seeds in the air, letting the wind blow away the shaft while collecting the seeds that are heavy enough to not get blown away. If they need further drying, let them dry in a paper bag or a cotton bag. Long-term storage can be done with a paper bag, a glass jar. You want to label the jar with maybe the common name, scientific name, the date, and what habitat. And you want to keep them in a cool, dry place. Like many other traditional foods, chia and wildflower seeds are not as abundant as they used to be, but seed harvesting can be done to save the seed for planting a new patch.